And this seemed really unique. I've never really seen anything quite like his short. I'd read the script for this, really loved the story idea. But ultimately, it was the short that drew me to want to be a part of it. I just found the animation style to be really unique and the world to be really unique. The world of animation, particularly in America, tends to be really dominated, or oftentimes is dominated by family, animal animated films, which is great. But it's sort of nice to see something that's a little bit, a little darker and represents something that is unique and a world that we've not really seen before. So I was really drawn to that specifically, and I think overall, I'm just always excited by animation. I think it's a really excellent world, and it's getting more and more interesting, I think.
Does that answer your question?
Okay, we have time for about 2 more questions.
And incidentally, I don't know if we've mentioned this, but Shane was actually an animator at Weta Digital in Lord of the Rings. So it's really funny, when I met him, he's like, yeah, I was down in New Zealand too. So I think we may have crossed each other in the hallway at Weta Digital. I was like, no way. So I think he worked on
Return of the King.
Return of the King.
Yeah. Death of the Witch King.
Right. Pretty awesome.
I've heard that.
Elijah and Joe, thanks for coming. My question is for Elijah. I was wondering, in terms of acting technique, how is voice acting different from live action acting? And did you get the chance to read with the other actors, or were you in isolation in the sound booth?
Yeah, that's the thing sometimes with animation. That's a really good question. It's obviously a lot more flexible, so it doesn't require the entire cast to be in a room for any individual scene. So oftentimes, you'll find yourself by yourself, reading just the individual lines, sometimes not even the voice of the other actor in your headphones. And that was the case most of the time. There are a couple of days that I got to work with Martin Landau and John C. Reilly and Jennifer Connelly, which is amazing. And it's always better because you have someone that you can bounce off of as an actor. It automatically makes the scene feel like it has more life. But the process for voice acting is different. I mean, it's obviously it's a little bit more specific. You can't really rely on your body and your face and, other means of expression. And with a film like this, oftentimes some of the scenes are extremely active, and you're sort of standing in front of a microphone and having to imbue your voice with a sense of motion. And that can be challenging, but I think that's what's really fun about it as well, is sort of looking at a sequence, looking at the storyboards, which is oftentimes what we have to reference, and getting a sense for what we have to have the character experience and put the character in that world and make it come to life vocally, and sort of understanding that that's what the challenge is. So I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. Thanks.